Welcome to day 26. So far in this series, our AI has been brilliant at one thing, answering. You ask, it responds. But the most exciting frontier in AI right now goes further, AI that can act. Not just tell you how to do something, but actually do it, breaking a goal into steps, using tools, checking its own work, and pushing until the task is done. These are called AI agents, and they're how AI books your travel, writes and runs code, and completes real multi-step jobs. Today we'll understand exactly what an agent is, and build a tiny one that solves a problem step by step, for real. Let's get into it. Here's the whole idea in one line. An agent doesn't just answer, it acts. A regular language model gives you a single response and stops. An agent takes a goal and goes to work on it. It makes a plan, it uses tools to actually get things done, and it keeps looping, taking one step after another, until the goal is achieved. Think of a plain LLM as someone who can only talk, and an agent as someone who can roll up their sleeves and do the job. That shift, from talking to doing, is what makes agents such a leap. Let's put the two side by side. Let's compare them directly. A plain language model works like this. You ask, it answers, one shot, and it's done. It can only draw on what it already knows, and it can't actually do anything in the world. An agent is different. You give it a goal, not just a question. It works in a loop, taking multiple steps. It uses tools to fetch fresh facts or take actions. And it keeps going until the job is finished. Same underlying model, but wrapped in a system that lets it plan and act. So what exactly turns a model into an agent? For things turn a model into an agent. First, it's given a goal, something to accomplish, not just a question to answer. Second, it can use tools, a calculator, web search, a code runner, other apps, extending it far beyond just text. Third, it runs in a loop, doing the task one step at a time instead of all at once. And fourth, and this is the key, it decides its own next action, looking at what's happened so far and choosing what to do next. That self-directed loop is the heart of an agent. Let me show you what that loop actually looks like. Here's the loop that powers every agent. It starts with a goal. Then it thinks, deciding what to do next. It acts, calling a tool to actually do that thing. It observes, reading the result the tool gave back. And then it asks, is the task done? If not, it loops right back to thinking, now armed with what it just learned, and takes the next step. Think, act, observe, repeat. Around and around this loop it goes, making real progress each time, until the goal is finally complete. It's a simple cycle, but it's astonishingly powerful. Let's talk about those tools. Tools are what give an agent hands. On their own, language models are shaky at exact math and stuck with old knowledge. But give them a calculator and they compute perfectly. Give them web search and they get today's facts. Give them a code runner and they can write and actually execute programs. And connect them to APIs and apps, and they can send an email, book a reservation, or update a record. The model is the brain that decides what to do, and the tools are the hands that do it. That combination, a reasoning brain plus real tools, is what makes agents so capable. Let's watch it work. Time to build a tiny agent for real. We'll give it a goal that needs several steps, a dinner bill, add a tip, then split it between 3 people. No single answer solves that. It needs to work through it. Our agent will have one real tool, a calculator that genuinely computes, and it'll run the loop. Think about the next step, call the calculator, observe the result, and continue until it reaches the final answer. In a full agent, a language model decides each step. Here we'll script the thinking so it's clear, but the tool use and the loop are exactly the real thing. Here's the code. Here's the skeleton, and it maps right onto the loop. First, a real tool, a calculator function that genuinely evaluates an expression, no faking. Then the task, our multi-step goal. Then the agent loop. For each step, it states a thought about what it needs to do. It acts by calling the calculator tool, and it observes the result before moving on. In a production agent, a language model generates those thoughts and picks the tool on the fly, but the structure, think, act with a real tool, observe, then loop, is precisely this. Let's run it and watch the agent work through the problem. Watch it go. The agent thinks, first I need the tip, and it calls the calculator 18% of 84.50 and observes 15.21. Then it thinks again, now add that tip to the bill, calls the tool, and observes 99.71. One more step, split the total 3 ways, it calls the calculator, and observes 33.24. Only now, having worked through every step, does it give the final answer. Each person pays about $33.24. It didn't guess the whole thing in one shot. It reasoned, used a real tool, and built up to the answer. That is an agent. So here's the heart of it. Think, act, observe, repeat. That loop is what separates an agent from a chatbot. A chatbot talks, an agent works. By pairing a reasoning brain with real tools and letting it run in a loop, we get AI that can actually get things done in the world, not just describe them. And you can feel how far this scales. Swap the calculator for web search, a code runner, and your calendar, and suddenly the same simple loop can research a topic, write and test a program, or plan your week. Simple idea, enormous reach. But that power comes with real responsibility. Agents are powerful, and that means we use them thoughtfully. On the upside, they can automate genuine multi-step work, researching a question, writing and running code, scheduling, and much more, real tasks, start to finish. But here's the flip side. An agent that can take actions can also take wrong ones, and do it confidently. A mistaken step isn't just a wrong sentence anymore. It might send the wrong email or change real data. So agents need guardrails, clear limits on what they're allowed to do, and human oversight for anything important. Give them power, but keep a human in the loop. Let's lock it in. Let's bring it together. An agent acts on a goal instead of just answering a question. It works by running a loop. Think about the next step. Act by using a tool. Observe the result, and repeat until it's done. Tools are what give it real abilities beyond just producing text, math, search, code, actions in the world. And because it can actually do things, it's powerful enough to need guardrails and human oversight. You now understand the idea behind the most exciting and fast-moving area in AI today, systems that don't just think, but act. So that's AI agents in 5 minutes. The big idea, wrap a reasoning model in a loop, give it tools, and it stops merely answering and starts doing, taking real steps toward a goal. It's a genuine leap in what AI can do, and it's moving incredibly fast. So far, though, everything we've explored has been about text. But the AI world is bigger than words. Models today can also see images, hear audio, and understand video. Tomorrow we open that door with multimodal AI, machines that perceive the world through more than just text. It's a fascinating one. See you there. And that's AI agents. If the idea of AI that takes real action excited you, do me a quick favor. Hit like, drop a comment with a task you'd love an agent to handle for you, and subscribe so tomorrow's lesson finds you. We're building real AI understanding one day at a time, and I would love to have you back. Tomorrow, multimodal AI, how machines see and hear, not just read. See you then.